Hello everybody, and welcome to pretty much the most iconic series of races I do on this stream. Welcome to SROL's Kyalami 250. 250 kilometers of frenetic speed, and this time I'm actually in one of the fastest class cars in the game, actually one of the fastest cars in this race, which means the level of embarrassment will probably be higher than last time. Because last time my car was the underdog, even though I did manage to do pretty well in the hands of somebody else. So we've got 62 laps of racing to do, which I think is 61 laps actually, plus the formation lap, which we will be doing like a proper rolling start, manual rolling start, because I said of course does not work with that. So yeah, it will be interesting, especially because it's a far cry from yesterday in the IndyCar. And this car is one of the easier cars in this category. The Logitech 70. It's a 4-speed, about 400 horsepower, about 800 kilos, and very predictable, I would say, but far from docile, as you can expect. It's also important to know that I'm used to R Factor 2's, the GT Revival's version of bar splice. In my opinion, that's a little bit too forgiving. These aren't. So it will be interesting, and I have to get used to sliding this around because that's the way to go about it. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how that pans out. We've got practices ending in a matter of seconds. It's a bit early. We're supposed to be starting quali at 20 past, but I suppose it also counts the countdown. Nate is an AC main, the organizer, so he knows about that. So let's see what our reference times. 1:24.9 by Jake. Actually, no. 1:23.2 by Franek. I'm gonna go with Jake's time. That seems more reasonable. Also, there are 5 of these. And to those watching on YouTube, yes, the livery is not matching the one on YouTube because I didn't know which one I was going to be given. I quite like this one, but I prefer the other one I picked, which was the Norris Ring 1970, I think. It's also Yvonne is going to be was my rival in the rival. She was racing the same car as I was in the last race at Riverside. Is going to be in a Nissan, which I probably will be able to lap faster. So that's something. So I'm supposed to be 2 seconds a lap faster. Watch me now get embarrassed by being destroyed by her. Again. Last time I finished 25th and she finished 8th in the same car. So yeah, we're not the same. Quali is going to be quite long, by the way. It's going to be from 25 past to the top of the hour, allegedly. So I'll have plenty of time to get acquainted with the car further. It's a half-an-hour session. Because obviously after last night's IndyCar race on an oval at that, that's what I'm used to. Okay, let's just make sure that I have... Oh no, I can't drive. Make sure I have the right plugins on. As usual, you will have a pit board and I will have a pit board, and that's basically... you have pit board and inputs, I don't just have the pit board on. I'll edit it. Add overlay. Unfortunately, I haven't found a pit board that works properly when it comes to the cars that are around me, so I apologize that that's not going to work for you. But that's basically all I have for me. And I'm also going to have to just give me a brief second to resize that. And hopefully that won't be too much. I'll be checking my preview. Actually, no, I can't see that side of my preview. Well, I'll just do that. And that should be fine. So I might be able to see it. Who knows? So yeah. By the way, apologies for the downtime, but Assetto Corsa likes to do this thing where the transition from one session to another takes a fucking age. Nature of the beast, I'm afraid. Alright, here we go. Quality's on. And the game's in photo mode. Ha! So I was making a thumbnail. Alrighty then. Oh, my frame rate. This is not looking promising, is it? Oh, this is running abysmally. Oh no. So that's what happens with cold tires and 60 stars. Oh my god, the frame rates are terrible. I've never had this before. I might have to exit the race. I might have to exit the server after the quali to, oh, thank you. Whoa. Cold tires are going to be a problem. Listen to that Nissan scream. And I think there's another one ahead. Shit the bed. Come on. That is seriously louder than my car. Which, by the way, doesn't sound particularly good from the inside, but it sounds much better from the outside, which I'm pretty sure is very helpful to all of you. Yeah, this will take some getting used to. Further getting used to, that is, because I have been driving it, but a little bit today. Obviously have practiced before. But that IndyCar yesterday has got me spoiled. Fuck. Yep. Oh my god. I had to spin in front of the whole queue, didn't I? Hello. Oh my god. It's still going. Still more cars coming. Hi. 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 That's the car I used to drive. That I drove in the Riverside race last time. That's not brilliant. Now I have to go through all the... These are B-class cars. I'm in an A-class car. I have to go through the B-class cars, which I'm faster than. Well, I'm not faster than if I'm spinning, but... I just have to get my tires warmed up. And it takes about 3 laps to do that. Because these tires are... very cold, very hard. As they're bi-splice. Look at the difference in speed. That's the old Chevron. That's what I drove. Oh, I forgot. I haven't got 5th gear. Oh, and the other Chevron is... No! Sorry! Kept it under control somehow. Okay, tires are starting to warm up now. I don't want to mess up the lap for that chevron though. I'm gonna stay behind. So I'm using somebody else's setup. At this point I was practicing on the default. Oh, there's a 330. Ah, there's another Lola. It's like my car. Listen to that noise. You know what? I'm gonna take the default setup. Fuck this thing. I haven't practiced this enough. Generic. Oh no. Just give me the reset to default, thank you. Take that gearing. Take that. I'm just gonna stick to that. With all due respect to the person who made it. And I'm gonna bump that down to 90%. Brake power and brake bias about there. Maybe I'll pull it back a little bit. I don't know why I experiment with other people's setups, thinking that they're gonna be faster than mine. Or indeed the default ones. The default ones in these mods are actually very good. But apparently someone wanted more rotation on entry. Oh, this is far more understeery now, but something that I can control. Vaguely speaking, when the tires warm up. Fuck's sake. When the tires are not warm, it is very understeery, like ridiculously understeery. Yeah, just be patient on the first few laps. You can tell this car needs to go sideways if you want to go fast. And I'm not equipped for that. It's even getting understeered out here. I'm just gonna drive it smoothly like I'm used to driving modern cars, and then I'm gonna try getting more experimental with the sliding. Shit the bed. You can tell this is begging just to be chucked in and then slid. Cheers. It's an ISO? I think it's a Grifo. Okay, tires are getting up to temperature now, it feels like. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking this king flat out now. Oh, here we go. The pitboard being a bit finicky. That curb was a bad idea. See, I can't hold it when it slides. I'm just bad. I like that the pitboard does show me, however, what my lap was, even though it wasn't valid. That's nice. $29, Christ. I'm 2 seconds off my practice pace. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. There's a Shelby. Need to be braver there. That's awkward. Now I'm stuck behind the chevron. Not again. These curbs are modeled after street curbs, aren't they? Ooh. That's a lot of slip angle. Okay, that's a valid lap at last. But it's a valid lap that would put me in the right in the crosshairs of the slower class cars. 28.1. Oh, there's no fifth gear, you idiot. Okay. I need to get it sideways on this corner. That was an overcorrection there. I should not have straightened the car up as much as I did. I should have kept it more sideways, I suppose. I saw a video of the guy who's in pole, who's driving this car, and he was sideways everywhere. I was like, that's not something I will never be able to do, I don't think. And this is, by the way, the difference between a Class 1 and Class B car. Class A and Class B car. $28.5. Okay. Getting in the spirit of driving this thing. It's so intuitive to learn these cars though, because due to the mechanical grip level being the limiting factor and also the only kind of grip you have, it's actually very easy to... Very easy. It's easier than cars that are more aero dependent to learn what the limit is. Jesus Christ. Poor Nissan. Another Nissan. Oh no, that's a Porsche, I think. 27 dead at last. That's a representative time. Oh no, that was it. Was a scare there. This is the corner. Oh, that's a horrible line. Yeah, abort. If you get that wrong, you also get this wrong. Go through. I don't think I'm very clear about my... There we go. Now I am clear, I think. About my intentions. There's a GT40 Mark 1. Think. Whoop. Listen to the noises. So good. Also, is there something weird? Is the game looking weird to anyone anyone watching it? Because the cars have this weird tail to them, don't they? Like the... Is that an anti-aliasing thing? I remember it was an anti-aliasing thing on ACC. That GT40 is really slowing me down right now. I never thought I would say that. Yeah, this lap is not on. I have to just put myself in position so I can line up those Porsches. I think they're 906s. And overtake them on the straight so I don't impede their lap and then don't impede mine. The GT40 is going to be the problem though. That's the exit. No. Oh, please. Please. Thank you. Oh. Come on. On shift. Oh, that's too late. It's too late. Go on, lad. Or lass. I think I was an obstruction there. Doesn't help that I can barely see out of the back of this thing. Nice excuse. Right, so I'm gonna do a practice pit stop. Because I also want to see how's my fuel situation. I should be able to do the whole race on one tank. But I don't know if that's guaranteed. Oh, there's a green 330. Yuck. Okay, let's see how we're doing. P9. Not the last in my class. And Yvonne is 2 positions behind and literally just a second behind. Okay, she's a second behind. Thank fuck she's not embarrassing me that much this time. Because last time she made me look like an absolute idiot. Which, to be fair, I kind of am. Alright, I'm also last in my class, eh? Looks like. No, there's another Lola that's not put a lap in. Alright. Estimated laps. Oh, that's easy. Can easily do it on a full tank. Alright. Let's take 10 laps of fuel. I think that should be enough. Well, that should be more than enough. Whoop! Look at that Lola. Fully sideways. Well, look at this Lola. More sideways, but in a bad way. Cold tires. Remember to be cautious. I'll cut that track there, just to be sure that no one is obstructed. Although I don't think any of these cars can make the apex of that corner and hold it. There's the Nissan. There's another Lola. Interestingly enough, Nate, the organizer, is not going to be taking part this time. And he's driving an Alpha 33 Stradale, so there is a chance that he might act as a safety car. I don't know. Okay. Let's start working those tires a bit harder so I can get more temperature into them. Again, I don't feel like I can actually push the car just yet. It's a 904. Listen to that Nissan. So good. They might have gone a bit too loud with that, and also that was a terrible misshift. Come on, yeah, still doesn't bite. Also, in this section, legitimately, the Class B cars are probably faster. The Nissan and the Chevron. Oh, for fuck's sake. 2 out of 2 for third gear in this lap. That's a Lola coming up. Oh, that's a Ferrari. Oh, that's a line. I can't do that transition that he does in the Ferrari. And I definitely want to try that. Oh, there's the Lola. There's the other Lola. One of the other Lolas. Very popular car, by the way. This in the 906. There's 5 of them, I think. A piece. Oh man, it's so easy to overcook this corner. Maybe I should back off the... maybe I should back off the brake bias. The brake power, actually. 90% might be too much. 27.5, that one. And I've lost the position as well. There's a Porsche 906. Too much throttle, too much throttle. I must not go flat out when I'm trying to get the car to slide. I have to go like 3/4, I suppose. See, I've got to the point where I can drive the car around the lap slowly, but I haven't got to a point where I can actually drive it competitively just yet. Like, for example, I'm happy with my lap time so far, but it's, I think, the slowest in my class. Or the second slowest. It was the XJ13 that was slower. There's a 906 again. I mean, if you see a car with 2 round taillights, it's a safe bet it's a 906. Although if I recall, the 380 has a similar arse. It's the front that's completely different. Now watch that get smoked. Power up. Okay, 2 laps. To perhaps improve on my... One lap to improve my fortunes. Yeah, this setup is easier to drive, but it's definitely much slower. And I can definitely not push it in some of the faster corners. I think the other setup had more rake. Okay, last lap. See, that's what happens when you don't go full throttle. It doesn't try to loop itself immediately. Does not want to turn there. Come on. Well, it just understeered instead of rotating more. See how that affected my lap time. Oh, these have indicators? Really? Did not know that. 26.6, yes, that was an improvement. Still P10 though. I nearly did it. I nearly did it. But it's mid-engined and snappy, so it doesn't like that. Oh man, I'm used to R Factor 2 where you can right-click and you can go up by 10. Unfortunately, not doable here. And this tends to be quite accurate, by the way, this estimate, but I'm not gonna chance it. I'm gonna put in 4 extra laps of fuel. So I might end up burning more during the race. 98 should be the right amount. Three extra laps. Let's go for the middle ground. Because in the 62, actually no, you know what? 105 is a nice number. Although it's short, it's one short of 66.6 laps, but I also don't know if the pressures are correct, and I don't think I should care. And bias splice. Right. So, Franek Godrecki in P1 in the Lola T70. Yami, whoever that is, in P2 in a green Ferrari 330 Berlinetta. Gaston Parilla in P3 in another Ferrari. Jake Witcher in P4 in the Lola. Thomas Wilson in another Lola in P5. Jet on Fire in a Mark IV GT40 in P6. Joe Champa in the GTX1, which was my second choice. It's basically the GT40, but I think it's a Mark III, but with an open top. Tadvitas Svinkunas in the Chinook M Mark II. In P8, P9 Lars Ville in the GT40 Mark III, and I P10 in the T70. My trademark was, again, only a 10th behind in 11th in the XJ13 Jag. Yvonne Zebers, never too far away. A second behind, actually no, a second and a half behind in a Nissan A380. Adam Hodgkinson in P13 in another Nissan. Dewey Tapper in a 906 in P3 in class, in P14. And then there's a Mark 1 GT40 driven by Juan Lauer, who is in P15. That will probably side through the field at some point. Alessandro in P16 in the Ferrari 250LM, 4th in class. And Angela Scotti finishing the top 5 of that class in an A380. Okay. Okay, no passing before the line, 160 kilometers an hour, single file. Ready up. Remember, first lap, cold tires, drive very cautiously. If anyone else isn't, don't follow them, don't be pressured into making a mistake. Let the tires warm up about 3-4 laps. Don't try to be too adventurous. Alright. Also, the car on full fuel will be driving differently as well. That's something you have to remember now. It will not be as... Okay, I'll take 2% out of the brake power. Hopefully that will make the car a little less messy. And I think this has on board brake bias adjustments. So if I feel I'm looking up the fronts too much, I can just change that. But yeah. The race is 2 minutes late, by the way. Actually, when it starts, it will be 4 minutes late. Because of all these countdowns. Get ready. Alright. Lights on. So I've got a Lola. Oh no, that's not a Lola head, is it? Oh, I have a Chinook right ahead and a GT40 to my front right and a jack to my rear right, an XJ13. A car, by the way, which didn't race in real life, unfortunately, because it was prepared for the 1967 season, but it but the thing is that by the time it was ready, the Mark II GT40 had come out, the Mark III GT40 had come out, which was making like stupid power and had a 7-liter V8. And Jaguar was like, "Yeah, that's not we're not competitive in our car," and didn't ever race it. But it's a very special car to me because my profile picture on Twitch is actually, and on YouTube, is a photo of the engine bay of that car. That's the engine. Okay, don't forget we're not going on green. It's not a stunning start. We're gonna just roll it. Let's remember our positions as well. I'm gonna have to be behind that red GT40. Sorry. That's so stupid. But thankfully it didn't cause any damage to me, therefore not to them either. It was a good burnout though, if I may say so myself. Alright, music off, focus. I mean, if we drive the race like this, it would be great. I wouldn't crash once. But as it stands, I'll have to learn to be more aggressive than that. We're green. Because I can't overtake anyone before the start-finish line. No, we're not green. Now we are. That Chinook got swamped. I think I was initially considered because it's so light, but It's so twitchy, it's not even funny. I think, is my shifter playing up? Locked up. Locked up again. Time for that Chinook to be pulled back towards me, because it's not that it's not as fast as I am on the straights. Shouldn't be. It's holding on, but only just. Oh, listen to that noise. It's got the Shelby sound bank, which I have modified. Changed out for a very nice sound mod on Race Department. The site formerly known as Race Department, as I'm afraid I have to be saying. Because seriously, Overtake.gg is the most corporate bullshit name they could have come up with. And if you look in the mirror, Yvonne, in the fastest of the B class cars, is refusing to detach herself from the back of our grid. Class A grid, that is. $27.3, nice. Look at the pool. There's nothing I can do. I'm like, well, if they break that early. Just about got it stopped. Must be annoying to drive behind me right now in that Chinook. Brake so carefully. Oh, he's gone. Yep, as I said, very twitchy car. Reason I didn't drive it, I otherwise like the idea. I'm always the one to drive offbeat cars, and there's someone out in the pits. Pull the brake bias back 1%. Oh Lord. It's better. I mean, it's still locking up, but it's locking up more uniformly between the fronts and the rears, which means I can actually turn it a bit. But I need to play catch up with that GT40 now, because I have lost a lot of time Driving like an absolute bellend. Mind you, that GT40 is faster on the straights. That's my excuse. And actually, that car in the pits is probably the Alpha that Nate is driving. False alarm. Too deep. Steve, you can drive to that apex. Jesus. Okay, I'm starting to gap that Jag. Starting to build more confidence in the car now. Don't think that was fast though, unfortunately. The reason I'm kicking the tail out is because I'm trying to get it to rotate a little bit more than it otherwise would and get an earlier exit, but no can do. All right. So I don't have to back off in the first of those two corners or the second. That's not promising. But the tires have warmed up now, it feels like. Oh. That was a lockup, I think. Now, right now, I'm on top of the gearbox. It's a Mach 2 GT40 or a Mach 3, I don't know. Got too greedy there. I wanted to size him up for a move, but nope. I basically gifted them that mistake. Normally they would have paid the price for that. Also, that jack disappeared. Oh, listen to that noise. That's probably a Nissan, considering the fact that you can hear it from like zip codes away. Nearly. Catching up to that GT40 again. I'm focusing so hard, my brain will be mush by the end. Also, my consistency is pretty good. I've been doing 27.3s and that 27.6 in the previous lap. I'm just doing 27.3s, 27.4s all day, which is not quick. But I guess consistency is better than speed sometimes. These are the times I wish I had a direct drive wheelbase and a proper wheel, like a big one. Like they used to have back then, like 350mm or something. Because the I think it's 280mm on the G29, 270 to 280, it's one of those two. Just feels like a toy. One can dream. I wonder if I'm getting any closer. I don't think I am. 26.8. Hello. Better lap times. Also ignore that position gap. This is the quad array. That's the leader. And I'm pretty sure the gap is in the double digits. Oh, that's very sideways, but then... come on, grip up. That was smooth, but very slow. Yeah, smoothness might pay off because these tires will probably not be doing terribly well towards the end. Okay, didn't get greedy then. Nice. Use the draft. Not expecting much, but there will be some. Let's not forget that the GT40 is called like that because it's a meter tall. And boy, does it have legs. Come on. No. That was a mess. This is where they struggle. Oh, come on. It's not like I'm doing it much better, am I? And when I get close to them, they have the benefit of the extra power. Because if I recall correctly, they have almost 100 horsepower on me. They're making 395, I think, and they're making 485. Back to the 47.3s. Also, that must be incorrect. Fastest lap time at 1.0. How? One day the pit boards will work correctly. That day is not today, and I don't even know what's wrong with them because I opened them up and they seem to be coded correctly. And I work for other people. This pit board is specifically discovered from Jake from AKA GP Labs. Closer than ever. Oh, there's nothing I can do though. Bloody 7-liter V8. What it has and I don't. Come on, put some pressure on him. Get past that GT40 pronto, although I won't be able to hold it for too long if it happens close to the straight, because then they will be able to just draft past me. That's a different class car I think ahead. Based on oh yeah, we've got lappers, which will make things interesting. But look at the gap, man. I cannot keep up. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Thank goodness I have better brakes than that EZO. Hyper focusing right now. We're also exactly fifth of the way into the race. 20% race distance. Oh, that's gonna be awkward for the class A cars ahead, because this is the area where the Class B cars are usually faster. Because they're lighter, they're smaller, they have more traction, except for the Daytonas. The Shelby Daytona is basically a car designed for the straights, which is annoying because where it is, I don't even know if I will be able to catch it by the end of the lap. Also, don't die. Or actually by turn 1, I mean, not by the end of the lap. I've lost a lot of pace. Listen to that racket from the Daytona, though. Oh, that GT40 stuck. It's a battle for class between the 9048s. Oh no, that wasn't great. Oh, that was not classy by Lars. That was not classy by Lars at all. I think that's Lars ahead in the GT40. That was not great. Like he lost control, evidently, but on the basis there is live stewarding, I'm expecting that to be, well, I anticipate at least there might be a... Look at that. That was so unlucky for me as well. Because I slowed down specifically so that maybe that car could get out of the way, but unfortunately they held their brakes, which is what they should do, and It's annoying because I had pace on them, but now because he got away with that and I did not. I have to get that gap back. The good news is that I have caught up to the Class B cars, seemingly in an area where I can overtake them easily. Is that a Chinook? Is that the Chinook that they're on the right? And there's that Daytona again. Not gonna go for a move. I'm not. We see how that went for Lars, but then again, that's a gap that opened itself up for me. Okay, that went all right. I did have to back off so I don't crash into the back of that Porsche. So I lost a second, but at least I'm alive, and I'm down 2 places as well. Somehow. I assume it's that Chinook. Chinook. I don't know how it's pronounced. Because I pronounce it the same way that is it? No, the Chinook are planes, aren't they? They're personnel planes. Or are they? Anyway, there's some military / emergency transport vehicle in the sky. Stop me when I'm getting too technical. Oh, I know what passed me. The XJ13 and the Chinook. Yes, that's what I'm looking at ahead. And that Jag is keeping that Chinook nice and warm. So I can eat it alive. Ooh, 3 wide. There's the Chevron versus the Lotus. Oh, that Chevron got really unlucky. They possibly had a... Possibly had a move on that Porsche, but I was there. Come on, Mark. Keep defending like a lion. I'm faster than that Chinook on the straights. And I'm faster than you everywhere, I think. Front tires are starting to feel a bit soggy, if that's even a word. Starting to feel a bit shot, being a better word. Jag went for it. Don't know what the Porsche's gonna do there, but they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. That was good, actually. It's a very smart move by the Porsche. Slot in behind the Jag. That was tidy. Nice. I've actually gained a little bit of time over that Chinook. I'm just gonna call it Chinook, okay? It feels wrong calling it Chinook. Speed! Chinook tried to go for a counter-offensive there, but couldn't. Oh no. Come on, car. Listen to that Daytona. Oh, that noise. Yes! Yes! That's the spirit. I love that. On the outside, using the slower class car on the inside as an obstruction. Now, time to fuck off. Well, if the car lets me. Big lockup. Lapped by a Lola. That's unfortunate. Not by the same car as me. Okay, go. That's a shame. Give up those two positions. I end with those overtakes, and I have to do that all over again. At least I can use the leader. That's Kodrechki, by the way, the guy who allegedly I have a 2.8 second gap to. But and the steer is real. At least I didn't lock up like I did last time. I'm gonna pull that back another percent. Alright. Regroup and attack again. 26.6, that was a good comeback. Oh, things are getting awkward ahead. Yeah, Class B cars. Mark stuck. Oh, and the Chinook is using it. Chinook is using it to go for a gap, which is not really easy to capitalize upon. To back off so badly there. So stuck. Oh no! What are you doing? Fellas? That was a stupid move on my end, by the way. Don't do this if you find yourself in such a situation. This could have gone very wrong. As demonstrated by El Bamba at the 6 hours of Spa. At least that means now that the Chinook is ahead of the Jag, which is not necessarily the best because it's evident that Mark is slower than whoever's driving the Chinook. But it is important to note that the Chinook has a significant disadvantage on me on the straight. Even with that fuck up, I should be able to stay pretty safe. I'll probably hit a higher top speed anyway, even with this. It's the Nissan. What a glorious noise. That was very good awareness by that ESO. And that also seems to have generated a buffer to my class rivals. Behind, that is. 26.9. Not bad. I wonder what has come off of that situation with that GT40 earlier. Haven't seen them in a bit, and have the assumption that it's Lars, because Lars also made some made a somewhat questionable move last time at Riverside, if I recall correctly. Woo! But it will be really bad if they get away with that. Unless there was something I didn't see from the back. It just looked like moving to at a very bad place and at a very bad time. That would never have worked, and ended up taking out other people. But they themselves were not affected as much. Anyway. Enjoy the noise of that Daytona. So I'm getting a blue flag, but I don't see the car on blue flag by. Oh, there it comes. That's a Ferrari, isn't it? The red Ferrari, which was P3 in quali. Shit, 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 shit. And there's the green behind me, I think. Can't miss it. Oh, and there's the GT40. There goes the other Ferrari. And we're at the halfway point. Exact halfway point. Oh, come on, Lars, for fuck's sake, if that's Lars. Oh, here we go, traffic again. I think that's another GT40 behind. Oh no, it could be a Lola for that matter. It is a Lola. Ooh, that nearly went very wrong. I swear to God, if he goes for another dumb move like he did last time, the guy in the GT40 ahead. Sorry. There we go. Karma. Although I had to make it on track, despite the fact that I lost the position because he killed a slower class car, but I can take it. Can take anything I get. Another green Ferrari. Crime against mankind, but that was not a... By the way, if you're a slower cask driver, please don't... What the hell? What the hell was that? Oh man, that was so close. And probably took out that Ferrari behind, because I can't see it anymore. And he was right behind me. That's the Meca 1 GT4, that's that car that was in the back of the grid, and I would probably put a lap on it. Oh, there goes a Daytona. Yeah, his tires are starting to wear out. People are starting to get caught out. I could have gone very wrong. I was very aggressive, very, very greedy on my end. Shit. Looks like they got a poor exit as well. Because at this point they should be closing the gap, and then they are, but not by the amount I was expecting. Don't know how I'm supposed to make another 27 laps on these tires though. It's important to know. Although, if I recall correctly, these tires have like... They never have a lot of grip really, they're bias plies, but... At some point they feel just fall off a cliff. And they just stay there in that state for quite a bit. So I should be fine. Okay. Starting to gap that GT40. A very distinctive 906. Yeah, it's official on P8. And I made on the brakes into T1 this time. First lap I'm doing it in a little while. I have more front lockup issues. I might pull the brake bias another percent to the rear. Well, I don't want to go too far because obviously that's going to be a problem. That's a long yellow flag. Oh, someone left. That's not good. $26.3, nice. Oh, deep. Problem with these cars is that if you get them deep, like I just did, there's no pulling out of it. Come on. $27.2. That, by the way, probably is the slowest car on the track. That Lotus ahead. The thing has a 1.6 liter engine. And it makes somewhere in the neighborhood of 160 horsepower. Weighs nothing though, weighs 500 kilos or something. Don't kill me. Scared of that car, especially because I had an interesting moment with that driver in the previous race. JG. give him a wide berth, but it looks like they were driving fine this time. So I don't know what happened to that blue flag I was seeing. I stopped seeing it. Was there a mistake? Traffic? I don't know. Tell you what though, so far, no mistakes by me. Or major ones at least. It's always all those little ones like, you know, going a bit too wide and locking it up, but no spins. Can you tell I prefer mechanical grip-oriented cars compared to downforce grip-oriented cars? Mostly. Quite like the hypercars in LMP2s. Actually, somewhat decent in LMP2 on Le Mans Ultimate with the fixed setups. But that depends on the track. Like, I was pretty good at Spa, but that's about it. Uh-oh, Steven Lapson left. Oh no, that was one of the Daytonas. We're basically 2/3 race distance, so still a ways to go. Oh, there is Chevron, my old bay. That I was using at Riverside last time. Very agile car, but very tricky as well. If I were to pick, if I drove the Nissan R380 afterwards, and I was like, that's the car I should have picked. But I'm not much for Japanese vintage race cars, so the thought didn't occur to me. Outside of the Honda RA300, the Formula 1 car from, was it 67 or 68? I think it was 67. And maybe the Toyota 2000 GT touring car. I don't think anything from Japan in that era interests me, but the R380 actually does, ever since I drove it. So I ignored it at my own peril. Because it's actually as fast as the Chevron almost, but easier to drive. And it sounds better. I'll go for it. Oh, there's a Nissan somewhere up ahead. See, that could be the sound of that race. And for Riverside, that was a perfect car. I would not have gone for a car of this class for that race. But for this one, you know, Kyalami is orders of magnitude less technical. Well, that's very awkward now. Saws. But needs must. I'm fighting for position, you know. Another 26.9. Here comes the Nissan. I'm not gonna go for that. I mean, there was nothing to go for in the first place. a sound. That must be Vaughn. Because that's very quick. Ben! Oh, welcome!
ベンサマーズ1971
Sorry.
Reading Party of Rock Stormed the Pit Run.
Pretty sure that was unnecessary. Thank you, Ben. How are you doing? What were you doing today? Let me guess. Lotus on iRacing. So this is a 250 kilometer race around Kyalami, 1976. Two classes of cars. The one I overtook just now was I think the class leader for the slower class. I'm driving a Lola T70 Mark III GT from 1967. And we're at a point where the tires are a bit short and I have to drive around that. And I'm P8 overall and in class. We had a few shenanigans up to this point. Oh, so you're doing AMS too? Which car were you in, perchance? Arrows. Ooh. Nice. Back when Arrows was a respected team and wasn't owned by Footwork. The good old days. And that's the early turbo era as well. Those cars are very tricky to drive. Like all the turbo era Formula cars, of course, but the early iteration might lull you into thinking that because they don't make a bazillion horsepower, they're easy to drive. They're not. They're not. I'm very partial to the Brabham from that era. Jerry Boutsen. Oh, nice. I really have to start backing off a bit more for these corners now. Front tires are shot. It's a no pit stop race, by the way, so I am on the original tires that I just started out on, and they're bias ply, so they can take it. That doesn't mean they don't wear out. We're on lap 45 of 62. So they've seen some... We're well over an hour now. Tires look dead. To be fair, AC's implementation of bias ply tires is less forgiving than the tires on R Factor 2 and some of the mods there. Also, that was nearly death. Yeah, but Patrese, Piquet I don't like to mention because he's a bit of a shithead, but it needs to be said that he did exceedingly well in that car. I'm also right in saying that that was the last championship Brabham ever won. Wasn't it? And also the beginning of the end of its relevance as a team, unfortunately, because in the 90s it was killed off. In my opinion, the BD44 from what was the year they were running the Martini liveries? 1975 is arguably one of the prettiest Formula 1 cars on the planet. Absolutely stunning car. Beautiful. A work of art. Even though to some people it might look funny because the front wheels are tiny and the rears are massive, But to me, it just has a shape to it that just I can't get out of my head. I even prefer it to the 312 that was racing at the time, the 312T, the Niki Lauda car. Such a beautiful car. Oh, so up ahead we've got, it looks like a Shelby Daytona, which is actually the only car from the slower class that actually has top speed versus me. And I think, is that a 9048? Yep, 9048 Porsche. And the Daytona did its thing. It did its thing. You remember it's American and it saw a corner and it freaked out. There we go, we made it. There. Turn. Thank you. Ooh, sideways. Nearly didn't make the corner. I had it locked up then. Oh, this is so physical. Ignore that. You didn't see anything. Running 25% damage, by the way, because it's expected that there will be some shenanigans. Bye, Porsche. Good seeing you. And that's in Grifo ahead, I think. At 27.4, the drop-off is real. Oh, two is a Grifos. Hey. The most American car made in Italy. Actually, no, that was the Maserati 1513. This is the second most American car made in Italy. Oh, this is awkward. Especially because I'm also about to get lapped by another car. Give him space. Nice. Didn't want to go for that. Go, 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 go. That's the other Lola. I've been lapped by 3 Lolas at this point out of 5. Actually, no, 4 Lolas out of 5. I'm not drive-through penalty for cutting? What? Really? Does that apply, though? I didn't get a drive-through in the game. Do I take the penalty? Later. Later, if I'm going to. Because usually when these penalties are given in that particular PLP thing, it doesn't really apply to the game. A set of course of things. It's one of those third-party things that's being added, which is server-side. But no, I don't know. I'll give it a couple of laps and then I might pull in. Also, I assume that I must not speed in the pit lane, so I also must get my pit entry right. Which I haven't practiced because we weren't supposed to have pit stops. Because we don't. There's one thing about it. Let's just go. Oh. Can't type. Forgotten which is the shortcut. I assume the race director, however, will be seeing it. It might warn me. If that's the case, but whichever the case... I think I'll serve it. Just to be sure. There's a Daytona. Enjoy the noise. Sounds better than my V8. And look at how fast it is. It's a slower class car. Come back. Mine's one of the fastest cars on the grid. Not going for the move, but they let the gap. Not intent for the move, but that's my braking zone there. That's my braking point. It's a big lockup. Oh, there's a Nissan. You can hear it, I think. It's the only car that's loud. That's that loud. Words. Okay, I'll sever my DT now. Did not expect I was gonna get one. I just want to be sure that I don't fall foul of the rules. So sad. Hope I don't lose a position. Ignore penalty. What? I think that's what you call serving a penalty. Really? Is that bugged? Oh, Assetto Corsa. Things. Anyway, tend to go after the next, on the next lap, so... That's the leader again? It's the leader, isn't it? Yeah, it's another Lola. Go on. There's my car driven by someone more competent. 2 laps up from me now. Another one left. Zamfir. I don't know why. And 10 to go. I lost 7 seconds in the drive-thru. All right, thank you. Enjoy your break, Ben. By all means, rest after your stream, because I understand that it was probably pretty physical, as it is for me right now. Turn. Oh my goodness. And now that I have to deal with that Shelby again. This time I will not be as aggressive because I think he saw me on the brakes because I did not brake early and got a bit spooked. All right. More Class B cars ahead. Let's see what position I'm in. P8 still. Didn't lose a position. Nice. An ISO again? How many ISOs are there? Come on, go, get in there. Yes. Accidentally left foot brake there. I should have been heel and towing, but I forgot. And I'm right foot braking in a corner where I'm not done shifting. Brilliant. My brain's going to mush. I want to bully them. Okay, persevere. Got 9 laps to go, 8 now. 8 to go. Excuse me. And the fronts are not grabbing at all. I might pull the brake bias even further to the back. Come on. Come on, yes. Am I pulling faces? Am I doing faces while I'm trying to steer it? Because I think that's what I'm doing. And next month, by the way, this series is going to Le Mans, which is going to be fascinating. Not a 24-hour race, by the way, for anyone wondering, but probably a 2.4. Which in June will be the death of me, because currently over in my neck of the woods it's 30 degrees outside. There's a reason why I have a fan on. It's hot. Okay. Tires are past their prime. Tires are well past their prime. I need to calm it down on the throttle. It's fun though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have PTSD from seeing a yellow flag here because I was killed by one earlier on in the race. One of my competitors who was behind in class decided to go for a move there in that tight corner versus a Class B car. It's important to note that the Class B cars are faster than us in this sector, this particular sector. And locked it up, killed that car, spun himself. That other car held its brakes, and ended up stopping on the racing line and I was unable to go anywhere because this car cannot change lines very easily. And I ended up in P11 after that, so I gained 3 positions since then, including on that GT40. Shit. Yeah, another percent of brake bias to the rear will be needed. Fuck. Oh, that felt dangerous. And my brake bias adjustment may have not been a great idea, but we'll see how it works. Now rotates though, which is something. Oh, look at that goggle. Oh, it brakes amazingly now, considering the state of the front tires. 5 to go. Itchy nose for some reason. I think because of the concentration, my brain is just doing things to draw my attention. Bye, Porsche. Oh, what's happening here? Is that a GT40? Is that white car a GT40? I will listen to that noise. Those are the Nissans screaming away with a little 2-liter straight 6. No, it's not a GT. There's a GT40 that was way at the back, but this is not it. It looks to be a Nissan. Whoa! All right, nice to survive. Stay on the track, stay on the track. Bye. These were the Porsche 906s, by the way. So is the car ahead. And ahead of that, I think there are 2 Nissan R380s. Or arthritis. I'm so funny, am I? Am I not? Oh, the car feels really nice now with the brake balance, by the way. I'm not locking up. Locked up then, though. That's an exchange of positions there, it looks like. Okay. Here come the Nissans. There go the Nissans. Don't. Thank you. Ooh, that was a giga lockup by that GT40. It's a Mark 1. Looks like. Which was driven very questionably earlier. There was a pretty shoddy rejoin that nearly took me out. But I think the guy is learning it. Or gal, I don't remember her name. Same class car, by the way, but evidently a less experienced driver. Not that I'm experienced in this sort of thing. Not very experienced, that is. 2 to go. Penultimate lap, everyone. P8 once again. The reason, by the way, the pit boss is it's lap 59 is because we had a one of the laps was a formation lap, and it didn't count that for the rolling start because the game doesn't have a rolling start. For anyone who doesn't know about Assetto Corsa, it's one of those major omissions. That this sim suffers from. And we're about to start the final lap. Actually, hold on, no. The pit board is saying 59 because I'm 2 laps down. That's the reason. I forgot I'm this slow. And that looks like it's a Lola T70, which I assume is in P2. Oh, it's not, it's a Ferrari. Yeah, I forgot that there's a 330 P4 in P2. And there's a hideous green one right behind it. Don't know what Ferrari was thinking when they run those liveries, the green liveries, but they did. Don't know if they're going to be able to mount an attack, but I don't want to be the one stopping it, if that would be a possibility. Was in the wrong gear the entire time as well. I shifted up to 3rd for some reason. Whew. Okay. That should be the end. Either that's the end or... Oh yeah, it is the end. Yes! I'm very proud of some of my moves in this race. Oh, ball sacks. An attempt was made. Let's actually go back to the pits like you would normally. There go the Nissans. Is it a good sign the rear left tire was sparking at the end? That is a blowout, by the way, on Assetto Corsa, because it's on the rim and it causes sparkling. I don't believe anyone let's see actually what state my tires were in. Because I don't ever run that. What? Oh, it's not calibrated. They're looking brand new. That's impossible. But it says not calibrated, so maybe that's the case. Also, goodbye frame rate. Okay, I'll do a burnout. My specialty. All right. Let's do it. Oh. Try again. Wants to turn, doesn't it? Hold on, am I doing burnouts? Is this a live track? I just realized. But then again, I think we're all a lap down. Alright, so let's see the standings. Put the music back on. So, Franek Kodrecki won the race in a Lola. Gaston Parilla finished P2 in a Ferrari. Yami finished P3, also in a Ferrari. Thomas Wilson finished 4th in a Lola. Jake Witcher finished 5th in a Lola. Jed on Fire finished 6th in a Mark IV GT40. Joe Champa finished 7th in a Ford GT X1, which was my second choice. It's the Spider version of the Mark III. Me finished 8th in the Lola T70. Yes, I do speak of myself in the third person. Lars Ville turns out to be was the villain in the Mark II GT40, finished in 9th. Trademark Mark finished 10th in the Jaguar XJ13. Badvidas Zvinkunas finished 11th in a Chinook. And then we go to Class B. We've got Yvonne Zebers in the Nissan R380 winning the race. Angela Scotti finishing P2 in the R380. And Dewey Tapper finishing 3rd in the Porsche 906, followed by 2 more Nissans. And where's the GT40 Mark 1? There, 1 in P21. And we had a few casualties, but all the way down to Tim Labec, we had finishes. So, very good result overall, considering the circumstances. Alright. I'll exit the game when it decides to exit. And man, I will need a shower after this. I'm so tired and so sweaty. Oh my god, my neck hurts. So yeah, good one. Really enjoyable one. Let's see who's on. Oh, Nate is on. Nate is on. The organizer. If he's not ready to wrap up, we might go to his stream. Nah, maybe he's finishing off. Oh, AJM is on. Doing the Coke 600 at that. Some over racing. Off the back of yesterday's over race that I sucked at. That would be nice to send you his way. He's an iRacer, as you can guess from the Coke 600. And I'll come back tomorrow with, well, hopefully, if I get the game running properly, I resolve the crashing. Not me crashing, the game crashing. Do some Richard Burns Rally. Sim Rally Masters round 3 in Japan. Well, including maybe all of 5 Japanese stages, then a bunch of random stages, because that's how that goes. Until then, send my love to AJM, And if you want to see more ASRock, of course, I'll be back on Monday doing the mini league with Mr. Git in a 56 minutes, one of the modern minis, the 56 challenge. Until then, thank you very much, Ben, for the raid. And I hope to see you again, which I will on track next Sunday. But before then, I hope to see you on your stream, man. I appreciate being with me. My brain is mashed right now, so I don't have a good outro. Bye.